Alright, time for a real resource pack review where I go more in depth on this. I'm going to start with the GUI because I think that's my favorite part of this. So first off, creative GUI. It's nice and clean. Um, Here we go. You can see levels are light blue. Same with food, and same with hearts. And if I do this, you can see their ender pearls recolored. That's what I did. Uh, the broken hearts are like broken. They're not like half. So I thought that was cool. All of these pretty big. This works for both 1.8 and 1.7. All that stuff, pretty typical. Alright, so that was GUI. That's one of my favorite parts. Alright, particles. I'm really actually super happy with these. There's your bow particles, which are also the crit particles, but I mean, I'll show you that anyways. Whoops. So as you can see there, that was the crit particles, sharpness particles, little hashtag kind of things, I guess. Actually, I should probably get rid of this too. Water splash, typical, fire, see-through. I like that. I don't know. Some people don't like that. Blocks, or sword and bow. Whoops. Alright, swords are just some swords I made. Kind of like slanted and got some nice color to them. All that kind of stuff. Flint and steel. It's a little flint and steel. There's the fire as well. Bow. I like this bow. I made this. I made basically all of this. Fishing rod is... Whoops. That's where my fishing rod's supposed to be. Well, now it's not working. Well, anyway, fishing rod is borrowed from an older pack I did. Soup and compass. Nothing different. I guess I can be a sharpshooter real quick. Oops. I guess I can be a sharpshooter real quick. Oh, boom. Look at that. First try. And second try. Totally made them both. Alright. Food. I guess this is just my typical food. Ham and steak are different, as well as chicken. And apples and golden apples. Excuse me, Mr. Villager. Here for aesthetic purposes only. Remember that. So yeah, that's it. Armor, I guess it's pretty... I like it's just leather, more saturated gold, speckled a little bit more for the chain. Iron has got like little, they've got like these little lions to kind of make it look like they're strapped in. And then this is put to match, it's a little bit like yellowish in tint. I like that. It's just, it looks more fun. So that was blocks. That's something that I need to do. I changed wheat to from another pack, Happy Fate. You saw nothing. Happy Face Pumpkin. Whoops. Happy Face Pumpkin. The jack-o'-lantern's also happy. All this stuff. Crafting table's different. I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. Wool, nothing different. I changed this to have my name in it. FLAHP. None of these are different. Gravel's different. Sand is different. Red sand I don't think is different. That's the same. Sandstone is all different. The leaves aren't any different except for the acacia leaves are rotated sideways and the dark oak leaves are rotated upside down so that they kind of look different. Stone is darker than typical stone. I don't know why I placed it. It's right there and there. The coal and everything here is outlined. I did not outline nether quartz because I don't feel it needs to be. The gold, not the gold, the diamond, the gold, and the redstone all have this like pulse through them. I think it's pretty cool. Mycelium, all the dirt is darker as well. The grass is long. These are softer. I took out some of the noise. These are darker because, you know, that. These are I shaded all of these logs on the outside to make it look more rounded because I think that looks good. And a little bit more noise and darker colors and more variation from each plank in the planks. Moving right along, nothing new with the glass. Alright, so this is lapis and redstone. I figured since they have a pretty close texture, I'd keep them pretty close in texture. Diamond and iron and gold and emerald are all the same kind of thing. The diamond block is really light, but it still looks, I like the look of it. Nothing new with the glass, nothing new with any of this, nothing new with that. Nothing new with the doors. Just walk through here. All of these are colored darker. The hay bale is darker as well. Lily pads are 3 little lily pads instead of 1 big one. I like it, so I did it. Potions. Potions are little vials. Particles are little X's or crosses that rotate. Or if they are these, they're just little happy little things. I don't know what to call them. They're kind of just the same kind of thing except with more full dimensions, all that stuff. But yeah, so they're vials and throwing vials. That kind of thing. Alright. Moving right along. The sky is my favorite skybox. Dusk. Day. Night. So there's also a light map, which makes it a little bit brighter during the night and in caving. So it's not full bright, but it's enough to see by. And I believe that actually concludes it. So yeah, if you want to see it in PvP, you can. I think I've used it in a couple videos already. If you want like an overall look of how it looks, you can just look at this part right here, or you can just look at my video. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Bye-bye.